So, a week ago today, I wake up, Christmas vacation, the beginning. First day off, Saturday, the official first day. I wake up, slept in, it was great. Grab my phone, go to take a shit, look at my phone. Joy Potluck Army has fucking followed me. I immediately get annoyed. And I wasted about an hour just kind of being kind of an ass with this person and trying to convince them to not be an ass. And I wasted another hour actually looking into what was going on with dumbass. To say it is absurd and asinine and hypocritical and stupid and stupid and stupid is to give it a lot of credit. Alright? So anyways, I made a video, got all that off my chest, and then I said, I ain't uploading it. Fuck all that. Because it was about her. So I deleted it. That was as far as it went. Today, New Year's vacation. Right? First day, first official day. I wake up. I slept in. It was great. Grab my phone. I go to take a shit. And what do I see? I have a direct message from the Joy Dumbfuck Army. When you get a chance, could you give the Joy Dumbass Army a shout out and use our hashtag, many thanks, hashtag, I'm a fucking moron. And I responded, apparently with a lie. Well, technically not a lie. I said, no. And then I said, I'm not on your side here. In fact, now that I know more of what's going on with Joy, I think you are 10 times more an idiot than I did before. And besides, after making the video I did about you already, supporting you in any way would make me look very silly. My best advice to you is grow up and find better role models. I sent that about 8:15. I have not gotten a response. I don't really expect one. But I did give it the whole day to see if I would get a response. I didn't get a response. So, Groundhog vacation. The only difference is, I have absolutely no reason to continue to look into this any further unless this dummy fucking hits me back. And if they do, I'd probably just ignore them. Like, honestly, I'd probably just ignore them. Like, I just... But, like, it's just so weird. Like, you know... I don't know. It's just so weird. Because there's really no way to describe it. Because it's so absurd. Like, it's the nature of the beast, and I get it, but it's just weird when it happens. Something happens a year ago. It's a big, long event. Happens over the span of months. And then nothing happens for months. Except little things here and there. And then all of a sudden it's like, fucking now there's this thing again. But even now it's like way late. So it makes me curious as to what's going on. And how the fuck I'm involved with it. Like... But apparently I must be like sending mixed messages to this person. Or something. I don't know. I was like, just don't be a piece of shit over Christmas. That's all I want from you. That wasn't like me extending an olive branch. That was me telling you to not be a prick. And I would really like for you to continue that. I think that in light of the person that you are supporting, in the manner that you're supporting them, I think you really need to think about it. I think you need to think of the intelligence of going around calling yourself an army. First of all, you're not. You're an idiot. You have no support. Even if you had 1 million followers, you have no support. These people don't really care. Most of them, even more now than before, I still hold that I would bet real money that most of them are just trolls watching dummies like you do things like create pages like you have because they think it's funny to watch you get frustrated and interact with people who destroy your point of view because your point of view is objectively undefensible. Right? For Joy to have a problem with somebody over racist things that they may have said, it is the stupidest thing I've ever heard in my life. And you cannot defend it. Because she's an idiot. And all of her excuses for why she's fine for what she's now complaining about are moronic. Do what you want to do, man. Waste your time. But I would urge you, seriously, to just not bother people. How about that? Just don't bother people. Don't bother people. And unfortunately, you can't have a Joy fucking idiot army and do anything except bother people. It's the only thing you can do, is just bother people. You're a pest. You just pester people. They make a criticism of Joy, and you pester them over it. It's the only thing you have. Don't think you're fucking fooling anybody. Well, we're not into the doxing and harassment and shit like that. Well, then what do? Oh, well, we just tweet things at people and tell them they're wrong. So you harass people. And when that doesn't work, where do you go next? Nobody's into doxing and harassment in the beginning. But then when you realize that your passive-aggressive dumb fuckery doesn't mean anything and you're just getting made fun of, well, then all of a sudden, harassment becomes a viable option. And when that doesn't work, threats do. And when that doesn't work, well, maybe if you knew that I knew where you were, maybe if I strip away your anonymity, maybe then you'll take me seriously. It isn't doxing anymore. You're trying to get your power because you've gone into this without any. And that is where you will be until you do things to get power over people. And that's how you control people. That's how you get people to not do things you don't want them to do. You have to control them in that way. And there's only one way to do it when they don't want to be controlled. And that's through force. And how do you force people? You have to get them good and scared of you, don't you? It always starts with, I'm not into the doxing and harassment. But you know what? It doesn't end there. You're not going to help anything. You're not going to do any good. Yeah, Joy's going to love you. And yeah, Joy's going to shout you out. And yeah, a bunch of people that still don't know who you are because, hey, dummy, you still got your anonymity too, are going to go, yeah, they're really making it different. Look at how much they're annoying people for us. Just stop. Be an audience member. Look, you're a fucking viewer. Sit there and view. If you want to perform, then by all means, get a channel. And put yourself at the same risk as the rest of us. Make little videos defending Joey. I don't have a problem with that. Don't have a problem with that at all. But if you're just going to pester people, it's like people follow the logical thought stream until their goal is met. And they don't bother to think beyond that. I think it's wrong that people are fucking with Joy. So I'm going to do something about it. I'm going to make a Twitter page, and when people talk shit about Joy, I'm gonna tease them right back. And that's where it ends. But they don't think, well, how am I going to be viewed if I become a pest? Yeah, probably going to be looked at like an asshole. And I'll probably be lumped in with all the people who are harassers. Huh. Just stop. Seriously. Just stop. It's exhausting. It's so exhausting. And really, all in all, I'm not even being bothered by this. When it all comes down to, I don't really fucking care. I follow that I allowed my sickness to well up because it's one of my little fucking tender spots. That dumb bitch. And I let my sickness well up in me, and I allowed 2 hours of my life to be wasted down the fucking drain. And then this happened this morning, and I was like, oh, I'm going to make a video about that. And then within an hour and a half, I had like 20 other video ideas. And I totally forgot about this until I looked at the clock and saw, oh my God, it's 10 o'clock. I got to do something for tomorrow. And then I was like, oh yeah, dumb fucks. So it's the only reason why I'm even talking about this. I forgot about it last second and was like, well, I can do a quick rant about this. So I really don't care. Honestly, to me, it's content. It makes me laugh. Like, I'm using, again, I get to exploit another moron, right? And here we are. But you gotta stop. You gotta stop. You gotta stop. And I know, I'm calling you a moron and an idiot and all that sort of thing. But one must use reality when facing reality. And no, you don't come across as terribly bright. You might be a genius as far as book smarts is concerned. But you have no street smarts. You have no wisdom. And I think this is going to be a good time for you to earn some wisdom. I'm going to give you a homework assignment. Apparently, like, corporations can do that shit now, so why the fuck can't YouTubers? We'll talk about that tomorrow. But I want you to apply some serious critical thought. I want you to do. You're an army, right? You're the Joy Spunkle army. I want you to run yourself a little war game scenario, General. I want you to think about the effect you'll have by pestering people. I want you to see how that's going to be viewed, and I want you to seriously think not only about you pestering people, but when people decide they're going to start counter-pestering you, How are you going to weather the counter assault? Because right now I mean, I looked at, it was last fucking week, but I saw you had some tweets. Hey, I've got 15 followers now. Woohoo! And you think that's awesome. Until you get maybe a couple dozen more, and then some of them might not like you. And then maybe you get 100 or so, and more of them won't like you. Because you're an army, remember? This is war. You have to think of your side's casualties too. What happens if somebody gets annoyed enough that they decide they're going to start harassing you? Or maybe they dox you. Right? I remember back in the day. I was there in the beginning. Right? I was on the first tour of Nam. You know? I saw some shit go down. And I saw some people who just wanted to lend their support to their one side or the other. And now, the mere mention of me by you has got them wanting me to tell them who you are. And from the tone and context, it sounded like because they want to sue you already for harassment. Think about that. Seriously, think about that. You're already that deep in. It doesn't get better from there. Believe me. I got out early, and I got real lucky. I'm like, you know, Joy's hatred list, right? I'm not on it. I got real lucky. Cause I just always kind of, like, Joy knows who I am. She'll lie about it maybe. I don't even know now. She might not lie about it now. She lied about it once before, but she might not lie about it now. She knows me. We've spoken, whatever, through Twitter, whatever. And I made peaceway roads with her to at least say, I don't like you, but I'm not going to be involved because you're dumb. And I'm not going to be involved in your dumbness, and I'm not going to be drugged down with you. And that's kind of where we are. Right? I've swept all of this away. And now, I don't know. I don't even know what I'm doing. Maybe I'm just trying to do what good I can. I'm trying to save you from your own lack of experience in this arena. And it's not something you want. And I was lucky. I didn't learn the hard lessons myself, but I watched other people learn them. People who didn't need to be involved. People who were just viewers, who should have just stayed viewers. And I watched their lives get turned upside down. Because they just decided, oh, I'm gonna conscript myself in the war, man. Join the army. War's rough. So whatever. You're going to do what you want to do. And God bless. And I wish you the best of luck. And luck is what you're going to need. Because I was very lucky. Right? So it really doesn't annoy me as much as all that. I'm not going to immediately be like, I want to fucking find out who you are so I can get you out of my life in as hardcore a way as possible. I'm not about that. I'm not going to limit or restrict your freedom in any way. I'm not going to report you for anything or anything like that. If you get to the point where you annoy me, I'll just block you because I don't care. Because there's functions that allow me to do that. So I can just block you and ignore you. Whatever. But you really, like, I can just see it in the tweets that you've already posted. You're really, like, into this in an extremely, like, naive and ignorant way. And it gets really bad. So you need to think. That's really it. I'm not going to beat this fucking dead horse. there you go. That's how I've now started the last 2 holidays of my year. This has been one fucking crazy year. I can't wait to see how next year goes, because Jesus fucking Christ, shit is amping up again, and woo, it's gonna get crazy. And I'm not even talking about this dumb shit. As far as I'm concerned, again, this dumb shit is over. I'm just trying to help at this point, but whatever. So there you go. That's it. I'm done. We'll see if I delete this video too.